Welcome back, guys, to a brand new episode of My Team F1 2020. We are here at round 4, the Chinese Grand Prix, and I feel like I have a bit of pace here. I actually went through all of the practice points and practice programs. I foregone the wear on the engine and the MGA-IQ, all that stuff, just because I knew that this track I could actually maximize the potential resource points, and went through all of them. So we're here at qualifying. I have a bit of a feeling we might be able to get into Q2. So let's dive into qualifying and see exactly where we're going to land in this Grand Prix. There you guys can see the new livery. We're going to do the same thing we've been doing in the previous episodes. We're going to actually accelerate the time, but this time I'm not going to leave myself super late. I'm going to actually go at 3 minutes instead of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Just waiting for the time. Actually, let's take a look at the times. Lewis Hamilton currently on top. Will that stay? It looks to be... No, Leclerc pops in the fastest lap. Sebastian Vettel pops in the fastest lap. Those Ferraris are just absolutely bonkers, which we know in real life they are not. They are very down on the foot. So 3 minutes, right about the mark. This way we can actually get a lap in. As you guys saw in the previous episode, I left it way too late and didn't get a lap in. But we're going to do a flying lap around this Chinese, Grand Prix Shanghai circuit. Let's see if we can get ourselves in the Q2. This wheel always jerks as soon as you take control of it. Turn this down, turn that down. Alright, let's get ourselves situated for a lap around the Shanghai circuit. Can we get ourselves into Q2? That is the question. Went way too deep into that corner. Easy on the throttle, because that corner will spit you out on the back end. The car feels a lot more planted this weekend than it did in previous races. Except for there, I went wide. And spit out just a bit there. The heavy lockup went wide again. This is not helping my time. Easy on the throttle until you can push it down the whole way. I'm glad the helicopters in this game don't look like flying saucers like they did the last game. Come on, let's get into Q2. Back end stepped out just a bit there.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this set.
We got into Q2. Sweet. So we come across the line P8 in Q1. That's going to see us good enough for Q2. Get rid of that XP. I don't want to see that. But P8, where is our teammate in this? Oh, he just got knocked out on P17, so we're going to advance from here. Go into Q2. I still think I'm going to do the soft compound. The car is not strong enough yet to warrant us trying to run a medium compound to get ourselves into Q3. But I feel relatively strong about this track. I don't know if it was a couple of the upgrades that we had. We didn't have very major ones, but we had significant ones. Let's go back to this. Leave it for 3 minutes again. Let's see what kind of time these guys put in. Lewis Hamilton now on top. Will he be bested by a Ferrari? Doesn't seem to be the case. Looks like Vettel's gone to the medium. Will he improve on the medium? Let's run down. I decided to go for the soft. As we are, we're going to go. Can we make our first Q3 appearance? Only time will tell. Actually, we're going to chuck that back up. Let's have a cleaner lap this time. "30 seconds left." A little deep. Little bit of a lockup, going a little bit wide here. Easy on the throttle because the car will spit out. Around the corner. Easy on the throttle. Wait for the throttle. Now's the time. Oh, a little early. Open the DRS now. A little bit of a lockup. That's not going to help my time. And where's that put us? I didn't take a look. Are we in? We're in the Q3, ladies and gentlemen. First time of the season. So this car has made a slight bit of improvement. Get away from the XP. I don't want to see that. We get in at P6 actually. Just ahead. Where is Kvyat? He is our rival right now. I want to take a look where Kvyat is. And he is not even in the top 16. So this could boast well for our push to try to overtake him and maybe get our first points as a constructor. But we're going to do the same. We're going to load into Q3, wait for the last second, and we're going to go. I think maybe I'll wait a little bit more. We were gone at 3 minutes. I'll give it maybe 2:40. So let's go over here. So 2:40 we're looking at. A 132, 132. Everybody's doing a 132. Let's see what we can do. Okay, now's the time to go. Seconds. I timed this perfectly. Get rid of the hot lap. I don't want to use that right now. I want to save as much battery as I can for this flying lap. A little wide. Qualifying is complete. Went way wide there. A little bit of a lockup. Won't hurt me too much in the long run. Looking for the 32s. Not sure I'm going to make it a 32. Much better exit that time. .32's there. Oh, we do get a 32, but I don't think it's good enough. Where are we at? P6. All right, we can live with that. Best qualifying of the season so far.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Leclerc, Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
All right, let's dive in. Go back to the menu and go into the race. So, P6 for this Chinese Grand Prix. Did not expect that. And here's a couple of the points. Kvyat, we actually gained points back on Kvyat. So we're losing 4 to 6 right now. It goes to 30. And I think we made quite a bit of gain on our claim. So we've gone to 6, which is good. The higher you go in a claim, the more sponsors you can hire to, pretty much help you out your facility, basically give you a paycheck. All right. So, waiting to go load up to the screen, see what Jeff has to say about us, see if he's approved my performance in that qualifying.
All right. I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
About time. So we're going to look at our messages here quick. It's probably not going to be... If you hear that squeaking noise, that is my throttle pedal. And it's been squeaking probably for about a year, and I just have been too lazy to deal with it. But we're going to move back and jump on into the race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this show on the road.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill and a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1 and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. And it's an absolute pleasure to be joined once again by Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to talk to you about Valtteri Bottas. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday puts him on pole, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Albon, Rose and Verstappen, Sainz, Ocon, Ricciardo and Lando Norris, Perez, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi and Bottas. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Magnussen, Gasly, Giuliano Alesi and Lance Stroll, Grosjean, Russell, Kvyat and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, so definitely the spanner in the works. P6, they're asking me to go from soft to medium compound. Till the end, it is an overcast situation. So the track is not going to be super tight on temperature-wise. 14 laps, I feel like I'm going to press a little bit. So we're going to push 15.2 out of this car. Let's get that formation lap ready to go. I'm not used to starting this high up.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Starting P5? P5 somehow? Somebody must have gotten a penalty, so we're starting higher up than we thought we would. We qualified 6th. It looks like somebody got a penalty. I think it might have been maybe one of the Ferraris. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Here I'm losing my train of thought because, oh wow, I have a lot of wear on these tires.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
I'm hoping some of the guys ahead of us have the same amount of wear. Although I doubt it because they have a better chassis and aerodynamic set than I do. Keep their engine as cool as possible. But warm those tires. Albon's going relatively slow on this out lap, or formation lap. Keep the engines hit 100 Celsius. Come on, tires, warm up. And it's taking control, so now we're going to pull up to the grid and wait for those 5 red lights to go, ladies and gentlemen. I like that automated board on the right there. I haven't seen that yet in the game. I've just noticed it. There's going to be a lot of people to pull up.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Looks like everybody's just about pulled up. So here we go. Waiting for those 5 red lights at the Chinese Grand Prix. Five are lit, and we are away for the Chinese Grand Prix. Can we get a good start? We do get a good start. Vettel's there on the inside. We're going to tuck the inside. No, we're going to hold it for the just behind them. Locking up just... Who do I have all of them? Science is all over the back of me. You're not going to make a cheeky dive like that. Yellow flags back there. And for some reason, I'm starting to drive like a complete amateur. Time to get that settled. Whoa, the car wanted to step out so bad there.
We've held position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
So holding position is no longer great or terrible on lap 1 of a Grand Prix. Going wide.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Trying to hold up the back. Or trying to hold on to the back of Albon. Doing my best to hold on to this P5. I think they want me to box around lap 4.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I have to check on my teammate here in a second.
We're leading our teammate by 8.1 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 39.0.
Oh, locking up bad there.
worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Not on my end.
In this lap, push now.
Wonder what the guys ahead of me are going to pit, but that might answer that question. A little early on the brakes here. Oh, the car is starting to feel heavy on these tires. Sainz is pulling right up behind me. And I'm going to lock up and go very wide into that corner. Sainz just might have me on this back stretch. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was completely my fault not paying attention. Okay, so where are we going to come out exactly?
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
So we have about 9 laps to navigate with these medium compounds around Shanghai International Circuit. I think I can do it. We come out towards the back, which is going to help us in the long run. What is wrong with Hamilton? Why are you holding me up, Hamilton?
Green flag. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Alright, yes, Jeff. I'll start to use it a little bit more. I see that I do have it saved up quite a bit. Not first gear, Kyle. Can we get a couple of these guys in the pits? They're starting to come out now.
Giuliano is coming in for his stop.
I think it was already in there, Jeff. Oh man, medium tires don't feel like the soft. Not at China, that's for sure. something feels off in this car. I'm not sure what it is. How is my engine?
Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds.
A little bit of a lockup. That's not what I'm looking for. Easy on throttle here. I know I can catch that McLaren.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
We do have a faster unit behind us. It's just about fortitude, really. He looks like he's starting to push it a little bit more too. We actually have Ricardo behind us. I didn't expect that, but I guess you never know when it comes to, you know, Formula One games, especially by Codemasters.
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
Went really wide. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my ERS. Back of the tires start to spin out just a bit. I'm gonna save my ERS for just a bit. I'm pretty low on it right now. 25% actually. So I'm gonna use my fuel that I have saved up in the car. See if I can't catch down Sands. Went very wide there. I want to know how I went slower in Sector 1. I felt like it was my best sector. Alright, we're starting to reel in Sands just a bit. Can I pull ever so much closer to him?
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yes, we are in DRS range now. Time to use DRS and just pull the tail. He is definitely fighting, I can tell. The AI are so much more intelligent this season. All the assists that you can get. Four more laps to go. Actually, 3 more laps to go. Can we get Carlos Sainz? The soon-to-be Ferrari driver. Not sure if they're going to make that in this game. I guess it doesn't happen until 2021. We're getting closer. See if we can get a good run out of this exit. It's a good run. Can we get closer?
There's 3 laps of fuel
DRS is
remaining.
open. Dang, he has a... Oh, he's gonna go for it. I'm gonna run well wide. Alright, up to P5 after that immense battle with Carlos Sainz.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.6 seconds.
I feel like I'm gonna have Carlos Sainz on the back of this gearbox anytime soon, especially after this bad run through that sector and this really slow run through here. As soon as I can, throttle down. Just have to hold them off for 2 more laps after this. And these tires are starting to go.
Gap to teammate is 19.4 seconds.
It seems like we're actually breaking away from Sands. Just a bit. Wonder if he has any engine wear. I know we're certainly going to have some after this race. I've been pushing this engine and its components very fiercely. Actually, let's take a look. Yeah,
There's
the
only 1 lap
MG,
of fuel remaining.
the MGU is getting pretty high. Let's push it to its breaking point, right?
This is your final lap of the race.
Went well wide there. And very slow up in this final corner. Well, not final corner, but final first corner. That is going to allow Sands to pull right up behind me. Just need to manhandle this car. Oh, he's right behind me. Let's not give in. Push this car to its absolute limit. Oh, that's a bad idea. All right, come on, Sauber, push me forward. Our first points in the season so far. Oh, the Chinese Grand Prix as I lock up heavy. Put that on. We're gonna. Yes.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Ferme. What a fantastic race it was. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, they certainly stood out as a drive with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again.
That was a heck of a race. Get away from the experience points.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Charles Leclerc's points today take him to the top of the championship standings. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari continued to extend the gap at the top of the table. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improved their position in the championship. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
So, that one finish in the Chinese Grand Prix boasted us to P7 in the Constructors. And it put me to P11 in the Drivers' Championship, so... I mean, come on, that is that's such a good result. I can't believe I got P5 at the Chinese Grand Prix in a salvo of all that. We are like pretty much bottom tier when it comes to cars. Maybe this car was made for this race. We actually bested our big brother team, both Giovinazzi and Kimi Räikkönen in that Alfa Romeo, finishing P10 and P13. We finished P5. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for viewing this episode. Probably the best one we've had so far. If you like the content we're delivering, make sure you smash that like button. But until then, we're going to be on the Zandvoort next Grand Prix. And, oh, man, that's going to be crazy. Until then, I'm going to leave you off with the highlights. I will catch you guys soon on the next episode.